Growing limes, custard apples and pomelos in Mareeba, North Queensland, Debbie and Jose Caamano Bermudez need to run their operation as efficiently as possible. However, even they admit key processes like fertigation timings have been estimated in the past. Thanks to Growcom, a simple test using food dye has changed all that by providing critical information about their fertigation system.
Definitely guesswork. You just estimate the time that you think it's going to go. We used to irrigate all of our paddocks for the same time, but now we've had 2 paddocks tested, and it's enabled us to cut back on the time that we're putting through the fertigation.
The testing was done through the Rural Water Use Efficiency Irrigation Futures project run by Growcom.
Growcom actually contacted us and asked if we were interested in having some people come out and have a look at the irrigation system and the setups. So I agreed to that, and it was an eye-opener, I guess. So now we would like to do our other paddocks as well.
The testing involves putting food dye into the fertigation tank and measuring the time it takes to appear at the sprinklers in the paddock, showing how long fertiliser would also take to travel. The results at the Caamano Bermudez property surprised Debbie, with the dye moving through the system faster than she thought.
If I was to put the irrigation on for 2 hours, I would normally start the fertigation after the first hour and let the irrigation run for half an hour, and then half an hour of water. And so now I can leave it at least another 10 minutes later to put the fertiliser through, so that the fertiliser isn't washing down into the profile. You know that your trees are getting all of the fertiliser that you're putting out, whereas traditionally if you put the fertiliser at the beginning of the irrigation, you don't know how much your trees are getting because it can be washing straight out. You don't want to lose your fertiliser, so you don't want to wash it out of the profile. You want it to stay within the root zone of the tree. If you irrigate too much on top of the fertiliser, it'll just wash it straight down. So you want it to stay in the top 50 centimetres of the profile.
Having a good understanding of the minimum injection and flushing times for fertigation systems means distribution of nutrients is more uniform, effective, and ultimately increases productivity.
You're not actually saving in fertiliser, you're still putting it out, but you can get it out quicker, and you know that it's being more evenly spread. Putting the dye through the water is such a simple process. It's just a matter of making the time to do it, but it is worthwhile. You can plan a lot easier once you have that information.